We are thankful to all the participants who actively involved in this previous sessions. In this session, we are going to have an interactive session on examination, reformation, AI tools, and accreditation necessity and impact on institution by our honorable resource person, Dr. M. Ramakrishna Garu, Dean, IQAC, Vignani University. I request Dr. M. Ramakrishna Garu, please come on to the dais and upwards. I request Dr. P. Sundar Kumar Garu to honor him with a bouquet. A small brief introduction about Dr. M. Ramakrishna Garu. He is a Dean IQAC of Vignani University, Guntur. He has more than 20 years of teaching and industrial experience. His experience in IQAC is going to give exposure to field assessor during the session. Dr. Ramakrishna Garu graduated in mechanical engineering from V.R. Siddhartha Engineering College, masters from IIT Delhi, and doctoral degree from IIT Roorkee. His administration abilities are well organized and promoted him as Dean IQAC from 2016 to the till date. He served as Chief Coordinator, EBIT Accreditation, QS1 Gauge Accreditation, NBA Tier 1 Accreditation, UGC Expert Committee, Chairman of Green Audit, Safety Audit, Environmental Audit of University. Dr. M. Ramakrishna Garu guided as 7 PhDs, published 55 peer-reviewed articles, and have 1,125 Google citations. Thank you very much, sir, for accepting our invitation to give a speech on examination, reformation, AI tools, and accreditation necessity and impact on institution. Thank you very much, sir.
Good afternoon, all of you. So let me thank management, Principal Garu, and especially Sundar Kumar Garu for inviting me for this 5-day workshop, which was sponsored by Atal. Right? So I request all of you could please come forward. It is going to be the kind of interactive session. Sir, please come forward. So post lunch is going to be a critical section. Critical session because a lot of things will be there. So at their list I will post, sir. I don't want to drag. So I want to cover most of the things and then followed by we'll have interactive session, right? So madam, please. Sir, how many are from our college, BEC, and how many are from other outside college? Sir, you are from which college? Visakhapatnam. Visakhapatnam Institute of.
No, from Visakhapatnam, but it is called Viscom.
Oh, okay. Sir, you?
We are Vishnu Engineering.
Oh, Vishnu Engineering. Great, sir. Great, sir. You, sir?
Sir, I am here.
No, okay, sir. Anybody, sir? Outside? Sir, you are from same college? Okay, sir. Sir, which department, sir? EC, sir. Sir, you? Yeah. Sir. IT. Sir? Political, sir? English. Sir, you, sir? Computer science. Sir, mechanical. Sir? IT. Which department? Triple E. Sir? Students, sir? Students. Both are students. Sir, I know. Huh? Yeah. EC. CSC. Yes, okay. Most of the people are from EC, Triple E. Some people are from okay, mechanical. Okay, I can understand the situation. no issue. We will continue and we will complete. So I am having two sessions, sir. One is examination reforms using AI tools. There is one session. I want to complete a session. I want to take only 10 minutes time. Right. The next one important session is the main concept of this one. Accreditations and the necessity. Why it is required. Why you want to go for accreditation thing. Right. So before going to that, they also mentioned about impact on institutions. What kind of impact will be there on the institution if you have accreditation. So before going to the session, just I want to have why accreditation is required. What is accreditation? Any guess? Yeah.
Improve the quality.
Very good. Super. Yeah, both of them. Sir, please give them a big round of applause. Right? Just they entered into session. Yeah, improve the quality. The next, judge number one. Next.
To give punishment to the
If you have already quality, Bhagavatam is BEC is famous for this last 40 years, 40 decades. It is there. But what about if you are already having quality?
for global recognition.
Global recognition, very good. Means visibility, excellent. Circle AV, but please. Madam also mentioned about. You mentioned something. Employability. Placements are respecting. Placement companies are respecting accreditation. Excellent. Right? So, if you are already having quality, like the institutions like Bapatla, sustenance, right? And at the same time, quality maintenance. That is one of the assurance. If you look at IQAC means internal quality assurance cell. It is not improvement cell. So, actually, why NAC insisted the institutions to establish IQAC? IQAC generally what NAC feels is their child is IQAC. NAC feels their child is IQAC. That's what if you look at IQAC functions, strategies and the kind of objectives, they clearly define. IQAC should represent to NAC through annual quality assurance report. And during the interaction with the peer team member, they will ask one thing to IQAC coordinator. Whether the institution is providing the flexibility to you. They are giving all the powers to you to implement the quality related initiatives, aspects. They will ask, or they are asking the IQAC coordinator. This is a continuous practice. That's what they mentioned that each institution, each higher education institutions must have IQAC cell. For what? Quality improvement, quality assurance, quality sustenance, and for conducting quality initiatives. All these things are required. For what? The development of the institutions, right? For securing the accreditation. So here, if you want to go for the next slide, right? Sir, it's working? Yeah. Thank you. So my presentation will be like this. 62 slides are there. So most of the slides are familiar to you only. Just we want to give. If you look at the contents, types of accreditation. How many types of accreditations are there? So most of us are aware of only two accreditations. Right? One is NAC. Why? Because all the institutes are getting B++, B+, A++. If you look at MCET ranks, Chaitanya Narma used to say 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2 ranks like this. Right now all the colleges are having the phobia of plus, 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 A, B++, B+, like this lot of things are. The institution which have secured with A plus and A++, right? Generally one feeling will be there. We are the superiors of all the institutions, right? Okay, it happens. Why? Because they maintain the quality. They maintain the quality. So because of that, so they are having some kind of, you can say, proudness. Yes, we maintain. So for those institutions only, the funding will be given. They are not looking at the institutions which were accredited by NAC with B grade or C grade or B plus grade or B++. Right? The topmost funding agencies, if you go to any government, if you go to any kind of placement sections, they are closing or they are looking at the institutions which are having A and more than A grade. A plus, A plus. That's all. If you look at the university status, if you are not having A plus, you are gone, nothing. if you look at private universities or given universities, if you are not having A plus grade, you are almost equal to one of the engineering college. But you have university status, that's all. And you are under AICTE. AICTE continuously will ask you to do all these things. There will not be any kind of flexibility. So that's what we want to know. Let's say in India we have only two types of accreditation. All of you are aware of it. NAC, institution. Another one? NBA. For what? Program level. Yeah, EBET. Very good. Sir, can you please say one more time? EBET. EBET is for what? EBET is for what? So those things we are going to talk. Today we are going to talk about the types of accreditations for the institution at national level. If you look at the slide, so there are two types of accreditations. One is national, second one is international. If you look at NAC, what is NAC? National, right? What about MBA? National, right? If you look at this one, accreditation two types are there. Institution level, national level we have institution, and at the same time program level. What are the things we have? NAC and MBA. If you go to international level, we have institution level. Two types of accreditations are there. QS IGH and IAO, International Accreditation Organization, right? So, QS IGH they will give for only 2 years. 2 years will be there. If your institution, Bapat Engineering College, right away eligible for QS accreditation. College-wise accreditation, it is out. I think my voice is okay. Right? So, if you look at QS IGH, one more thing is International Accreditation Organization, which is located in UK, but their main office is at USA. QS IGH, it functions from UK, right? That is also international. If you go to program level, so program level, what is program? Engineering, electrical and electronics engineering program. Why? Because right now 28 they are going to apply for SAR. Sorry, is it right now? BC. Yes. So you are applying for engineering and technology programs. So mechanical is there, electrical is there, electronics, CSE, IT, all the programs are there. So program level accreditation, in India we have national level, only NBA. If you go to international level, two types are there. What are those two types? ABET, Accreditation Board for Engineering and Technology. So they will accredit the programs for engineering and technology only at PG level and UG level. So their priority is UG level, right? So next one is if you go to IET, it is also, right? So it is also related to engineering and technology. So it is based in UK. IET is based at UK. EBET is based at USA. Costliest accreditation process in the world. Costliest accreditation process are EBET and IET. If you want to go for 5 programs, the minimum cost is 1.5 CR if you want to go. Right? But the kind of visibility, the kind of impact is commendable. Right? Across the globe, your name will be there. And you can have program to program accreditation. You can have program to program collaboration. Let us say one program is there. You have one program which was accredited by EBET. So the kind of program department head of the department can have MOU with one of the international university. In that university, the program must be accredited by EBET. That is possible. Even IIT is also possible. Right? So their guidelines are different. Our guidelines are different. In Indian system, in Indian accreditation system, the most probable or problematic thing is we are looking at the quantitative number here, right? How many publications you have? 100. You only 50 now. You get 100. What is the difference? Right? How many valid courses you have done? Only 40. We are done 150. Right? How many projects you have? What are projects? 2 crores. We have 20 crores. Number here. And NAC this is the benchmark. They revise the manual. They mentioned that qualitative, quantitative approach. Right? In Indian accreditation system, the main problem is the PT members or maybe the evaluating agencies, data validation, verification team and other people, they will look at the institution with the kind of these guys are thieves, right? Robbers. They will do a lot of nonsense things, manipulation, blah blah blah. Okay. They don't believe. But they are from faculty fraternity only. They are also from peer institutions, academic. But they look at us in a different way, right? They molded like that only. Why? Because they might have been instructed by the agencies. We go and look at the private institutions in this way. They'll come. If you show in that manner, hello, whether it is right or wrong, you have done, you have cooked it, or maybe you have manipulated it. A lot of things they will have. They are having a lot of doubt. They don't believe us. They will ask for the documents. But if you go to them, the same situation will be there. They are not like, they have not come from Mars or Moon. If you go to NITs and IITs or even Central University, the system is also same thing. They are also having same head of the department, faculty will be there, a lot of politics are there, a lot of things are there. Private education institutions, what we have done is, we have the kind of owning of responsibility. Possibly, right? Or if you look at, if you take 100 faculty in one institution, out of 100, at least 30-40 faculty members will contribute. But in the government organization, it's very difficult. Rarely people will contribute. They will say that, okay, this is not my job, Baba. Document file. No, it's not my job. They clearly mentioned, right? So, this is the main difference, national and international. So, here international, we have institutional level. Two types. What are those types, sir? International level. QSI base, IAO. At national, international program level, ABET and IET. Right? So, national level, we have institution, NAC and NBA. Right? So, we will go to next slide. So, you know about NAC. Already most of the institutions are available for NAC. Please.
Is there a relation with the ABET, the problem, both the problems, ABET and NBA?
I'm going to talk. Right? So, already I have given some hint to you. In Indian accreditation system, they are looking into quantitative, qualitative aspect. So, our quantitative ratio is high. Right? So, they look at the number. Example, I will quote to you. NBA you take. NBA student enrollment ratio. If it is less than 60%, Tier 1 institutions like Bapat Engineering College, Indian University, if the program enrollment is less than 60%, you are out. You are not eligible for accreditation. Yes. If our FSR is less than 25, you are not eligible for accreditation in NBA. Number, right? Your placement index is less than 40%, you are gone. You are nowhere in the race. Faculty, 20% faculty with PhD degree is essential for MBA accreditation. Right? It is mandate. Right? If you want to go for 6 years accreditation, 30%. All the number games are there. Most of the things are like quantitative aspects in NBA. In NAC, you know very well. They mentioned 70-30. Right? Autonomous also recently they revised the manual. Sir, you are from autonomous institution or affiliate? Okay, no problem. For you, no issue. 620 marks are there, 21 marks are there. Towards quantitative. But here, for them, it's only 552. Autonomous college, they revise the manual right now. So, total 85 metrics are there. Out of that, the marks allotted for quantitative is 552 only. For us, it's okay. For you, 621 marks. So, like this, every place, the quantitative number is high. Number game. If you go to international accreditation, process oriented. Only process. They are interested in process. What do you want? For each process, you should submit the relevant documents with the proofs. They look at only process. That things also I am going to talk. So if you look at the NAC revised accreditation framework, Bapat Engineering College applied accreditation in the Word format. During that time, they had 107 metrics. Benchmarks are low. Right now benchmarks are raised. Right? So those things we are going to talk. So if you look at the NAC, what is NAC is related to? Institutional programs. Institution. Very good. So if you look at here, NAC has released these many types of around 10 plus manuals they released. Around 10 plus manuals they released. So for that, you people are coming under which category? Autonomous. Right? So we are going to talk about autonomous. Why? Because BSc college invited me, that's what I have taken autonomous. But I have affiliated university also. But we are interested in only BSc college, right? So if you look at the current status, so total number of institutions, autonomous college accredited with in this category 376. In the new accreditation format, world one lot of colleges are. Out of this, how many are there in this range? A plus and A plus plus. 75 A category, A plus 83, A plus plus. How many sir? Only 50. Only 50 sir. A plus plus. If you look at these three things, so more than 200 only. The companies, the funding agencies, the Delhi people. Delhi means all our approvals are at Delhi only. Right? They are interested at the institution which have more than A grade. Right? So these are statistics. Out of this, we are interested in only A plus and A plus plus. So we have further divided into them into categories. So total how many are A plus plus? 50. Out of that 50, cycle 1 only 3 colleges secured. Only 3 colleges secured. C1 means cycle 1. C2 means 13 institutions secured. C3, cycle 3, 14. C4, 19. C5, only 1. If you add all these things, 15 institutions secured. How many sir? A plus plus, A double plus. So if you come to A plus, 83 are there. Cycle 1, 3. Only 3 institutions. Cycle 2, 37. Cycle 3, 21. Cycle 4, 22. Cycle 5, 0. Why? Because cycle 5, some institutions they are given 7 years accreditation. Right? They applied and they got this one. And A grade if you see 75. So C1, C2, C3, C4 and this is the criteria. And if you look at the first one, F fresh you are applying, the success rate is low. Right? Straight we are not going to enter into A plus plus. Cycle means every 5 years one cycle. So second cycle means after 10 years, 15 years, 20 like that. So cycle means one cycle means 5 years. So NAC will give 5 years accreditation. NBA will give 3 years accreditation. ABET will give 6 years accreditation. IET will give 6 years accreditation. IA will give 10 years accreditation.
NBA also gives 5 years. NBA gives 5 years.
3 or 6.
3 or 6.
3 or 6. For you won't get 6 years. Only 3 years. Reason I am going to stop. The original accreditation will be there.
For all the programs, sir.
I don't know. We have to look into statistics. If we are having maintained the doctorates and other things and comfortable, what is that? Student faculty ratio, enrollment ratio, lot of things come into picture and then look at the infrastructure and other things. You have to score more than 750.
Why? Because apart from CSC, rest of the practice intake is low. No? So if number of doctors are low, they will
Without looking into documents, you can't. But there is a possibility. Why? Because the departments are mechanical, civil, typically you are having more number of doctorates.
Yes.
So if you have to score 750 marks out of 1000, then only you are eligible for 6 years. 3 years means less than 750. 3 years.
Yes.
So most of the times they won't give more than 750. Why? Because they are going to remove your marks in attendance. Right, that part also we are going to talk. Just I want to show the kind of criteria. If you look at these things, right? Yeah. So these are status. Cycle 1, cycle 2, cycle 3. Next. So state-wise also we have done the analysis. Criteria. If you look at this one, A plus plus 50, 83, 85. State-wise. Andhra Pradesh, only 2 institutions secured A plus plus. Only 2. If you look at A plus, 18, A 11. Total. Next one, which is the highest one? Highest state? Tamil Nadu. If you take any accreditation in the country, any type of accreditation, either it is national or international, Tamil Nadu is at the top. Just like that, if you announce today one accreditation, immediately tomorrow they will apply for accreditation. So they are fond of accreditations. They want to have their name at the global level, national level. Anything, all the A plus plus institutions, the most of the institutions are there in Tamil Nadu.
Sir, any one institution with international accreditation?
Yes, it is good.
I am going to come.
VIT.
No, I show you sir, not only one, there are 10 are
It is good university.
there. Abet are there. So next if you add the next 6 months we are going to be there in Abet. We are going to have for 5 programs 6 years. Recently we completed. So if you look at the strategy, Tamil Nadu at the top. What is the next one? Andhra Pradesh. So these are the statistics. These are the statistics available in the NAC website. They are not collected from any place. It is available in the NAC website. But you have to spend some time. You can do the analysis. Later comes all the states. Where NAC is located, sir? NAC is located in which state? Bangalore. NAC is in Bangalore, na? City. It is Bangalore is in which state? You see the Karnataka. Their awareness is very low. Why? Because we went to some of the institutions in Karnataka, Bangalore and nearby Bangalore. They are not interested in NAC. They don't know the kind of competition what we are having here. In Andhra, if you have A plus, yes, super. If you have a B plus plus. Among institutions also we have this one, right? A means okay. Yes, sir. A plus plus, wow, super. Right? No issue. So these are the statistics, yeah.
Two only A plus plus. One is Andhra University and Andhra KNE.
No. This is only autonomous and autonomous. Autonomous and I'm not talking about university. University is different. I refer to only autonomous. Why? Because BEC invited. I want to give some kind of input to BEC, not to the kind of universities and affiliate. If you call us, we will give affiliate. If you call somebody calls university side, we can have them. Right, sir? So these are the statistics. If you look at, these are the things. So 50, 83 and 75. So these are the key indicators. If you look at Bapat Engineering College applied in 107 metrics. Right, sir? So right now they removed lot of metrics. They merged the metrics and they reduced it to 85. How many metrics they removed, sir? 22. 22 they are not removed. They merged. In one metric, they merged another metric. They raised the benchmarks.
Most of them are quantitative.
No. Quantitative for you, they reduced it. That's one of the good thing for you, right? Just I want to show it to you. These are the criteria. Radical and dictate criteria weightage. NAC wise, curricular aspects 150, teaching learning 300, 150, research innovation extension, infrastructure 100, student support progression, governance leadership and management, institutional balance and best practices. Total 1000 only 1000. Out of the 1000, you look at here. What is this, sir? QLM. What is QLM? Qualitative. Excellent. Satya ek baat aa gaya. QLM?
Quantitative.
So what is the weightage of you? Already I mentioned to you. 558 only. But earlier the number was high. They raised the weightage to peer team members, 442. So today the situation become like this. For your information, VMR Vignan Jyoti applied recently. Previous cycle they secured highest in the country, 3.76. Right now they are facing problem. Their review is going on. They are facing problem because of the news materials. They are facing a lot of problem. Why? Because they are in a doubt of getting A++. So if you look at the last 1 year statistics, the A++ accredited colleges reduced like anything. They don't want to have A++. If you have A++, revisit, read right? Or reassessor. Like this, they are asking the institutions to submit. Lot of things are going on at micro level. They check. So this is the scenario. If you look at this weightage, the beauty of this one, if you look at here, total 34 indicators, 35 metrics are there. Right? In the NAC, they are given this kind of manual. They are not given. In the manual, it is not there. QLM. They are given question wise. The kind of tabulation is not there. If you look at here, 35 metrics qualitative are there. Weightage is 442. Quantitative 50. Weightage is 558. If you look at the metrics which are there here, right? Total 85. If you add qualitative and quantitative, 3 plus 4, 7. The weightage is there. If you look at the last one, current year metrics, 5 metrics are there. Only current academic year information we have to give. For that, the weightage is 53 marks. So these are table which was extracted from the manual, which was given by NAC only. Right, sir? So next one, the most important thing, if you want to start accreditation, if you want to compare yourself with others, right? In what way? You must do some analysis kind of thing. If you look at the statistics, the country's highest Rajgiri College of social sciences. What is the grade, sir? Look at the last one. 3.83. Which cycle?
Fourth cycle.
Which state?
Kerala.
Kerala. Right. So what is the next one? BMS College of Engineering. Cycle 2. What is the grade?
3.8.
Same level. 3.83. So if you look, come now, total 23 are there. How many are from Tamil Nadu? You see here bunch. All are from Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu. Right? Next thing. So other 44, right? If you look at here, 3.6. The last one, 3.51. Which one? Vasavi College of Engineering, Hyderabad. Just they crossed the border. So they have thrown the ball from border side. Just they crossed. 3.51. You missed A++, Bapat Engineering College with 0.02. You should get 3.49. You missed it with, otherwise you are at this level. You are where 3.51. Right, sir? So this is statistics. So later what we have done? We want to have the 50 institution data with us. 50 institution data. Criteria wise. Rajgiri Engineering College secured 3.86. But we want to have their criteria wise CGPA. If you look at CGPA, curricular aspects 4 out of 4. 4, criteria 4, infrastructure 4 out of 4, governance 4 out of 4, total 3.86. So we have captured their data, right? Like this 15 institutions we captured, criteria wise CGPA we captured, right? So 15 institution data is here.
So if here marked as red color, what is the declared?
4 means 4 out of 4.
Previous slide.
That also 4 out of 4. Colleges. Why? Because we added them later, right? We have done some other college analysis. There we presented, right? SSR College, Chennai, they called us, Autonomous College. They are applying for SSR. During that time we have done micro analysis. We presented, we compared. So if you look at these 50 colleges information, criteria wise CGPA. Next what we have done? A++ graded autonomous colleges key indicator wise analysis, right? So Rajgiri Engineering College, criteria 1, how many key indicators we have? 4 key indicators. 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. Your answer is yes. The colleges which were secured 4 out of 4 in key indicator. So all the red color indicates 4 out of 4. So like this we have done the analysis of all the 50 colleges in criteria 1. Next, criteria 2, all the 50 colleges. Criteria 3, all the 50 colleges. Criteria 4, criteria 5, criteria 6, criteria 7. We have done 50 colleges analysis at micro level. And why we have done this? What is the necessity? The title itself is necessity of the accreditation, the impact of necessity and impact of accreditation on the institution. Why? Because if you want to have highest thing, first of all you have to start where you are, where you want to reach. My vision is to go, my aim is to reach to A++. For that I must know what's happening in the outside world. If you are sitting at Bapat Club, if you want to have, you want to get A+++++, no, it won't happen. You must do a lot of analysis. You must take the best practice which were given or which were adopted by the institution, which were accredited by NAC with A++. Clear? So for that purpose the analysis is required. So like this you can do the analysis for affiliated colleges, you can do analysis for universities, and you can correct a lot of things over there, right? So all these things are available in public domain. There is no kind of any Mars mission or Moon, Chandrayaan or something like that, right sir? So this is all about the institutional accreditation. So 1000 marks you must secure. If you want to have out of 1000, if you want to have A++ grade, how many marks you have to secure? Now that is for MBA. For NAC 875, 76 marks you have to secure. Then only you are in A++. Right? If you want to have A+, 816 marks you have to secure. We are tested only plus and plus. Right? So 816 out of 1000 for A+. 876 out of 1000 for A++. Clear, sir? So these are the things. So this is all for institution. So what kind of advantage you will have if you have NAC accreditation? Clear? So those things we will talk at the concluding remarks. So next comes QS. You might have heard about QS. Have you heard about QS? What is QS? Could you please guess? Anybody? What is QS?
It is ranking given to journals. It is ranking given to journals.
Okay.
Quality of
Quality of
service.
quality service. Hi, how are you? Quickly, na?
So,
This yeah. Astronomy listed at the bottom.
yes, sir.
Next. Any other things?
I think Times Higher Education.
Very good. Times higher education is one thing. The rank. For Times higher education, this is one of the replacement. In India, government is going to announce for going for this. Packrelli Siemens. This is one of the topmost organization. They are announcing the ranks and they are also giving accreditations. QS rankings. If you heard about government right now today morning they had a meeting with the government, right? Government had a meeting with all the universities in the country, deemed universities in the country. They mentioned that top QS 500 ranked institution, they can straight away come here and establish a campus here, abroad campus, right? They can come here, they can establish, but the condition is QS accreditation, QS ranking. Like this sir has mentioned, the ranking, Times Higher Education, which is located in USA based ranking system. So this is the origin is Singapore, sir. Singapore and UK. They are doing Singapore and UK. So QS IQS accreditation is there for colleges and the universities. The colleges are like you people, autonomous. So what they will do is they will award the colleges on parameter wise like this. Ranking system. These are the criteria. In NAC, how many criteria we have? 7. Excellent. 7 criteria we have. Here, how many criteria we have? Core. Here there are 2 types of criteria. Core criteria and advanced criteria. Core criteria is mandatory. Core criteria, how many we have? 7. What is the weight is? 100. And advanced criteria. Out of these 6, you can select 2 criteria. So 1200 plus 200. What is the weight is total? If you score greater than 90%, greater than 90, you are going to have the best accreditation. Those things are here. You see here, greater than 90%. Out of 1400, you must score greater than 95%. Your accreditation rating will be platinum plus. They don't want to give platinum plus to any institution which is not having institution of national importance. Right? Platinum plus they won't give. The next category is platinum, 90%. 1400 into 0.9. So weight is like this. Next one is diamond. Diamond category. 10 here, 75%. Greater than 75%, up to 90%. Gold, 560 and these are things. So for this institution level, you can go for 6 types of accreditations. Based on your score. Out of 1400, they will give the score. And how many criteria, sir? 7 core criteria, 2 advanced criteria. 14. Here the one clause is there. The institution must be under STEM. Have you heard about STEM institution? STEM, Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics. Right? So you should have the students greater than 60, greater than 40. Like this they have divided the institution in the category. Here also they will conduct survey, student satisfaction survey, alumni survey, faculty survey, like this they will do. Those things are mentioned here. You see here. 16-20% of survey. Students, 30% of students should respond to you. So the same thing is there in our NAC also. If you look at the manual, they forward to 30% of students, right? And here also faculty greater than 60%, greater than 10%, alumni should respond, right? So here if you look at the category, STEM 65%, 50 to 65, mixed type of students. Papatla College of Engineering right now is under STEM category, right? Science, Technology, Engineering and Management you are having more than 65. If you go to any mix of college, right? So what will happen? The students will be from arts college, commerce also will be. So for them also the category will be like this. Non-STEM is less than 50%. So like this they are going to give the accreditation for what sir? This one QS guess. QS guess is institution level or program level? Institution level. Institution level, right? So which is a national one or international one? International. Excellent. The next one is International Accreditation Agency organization which is located in UK and the main office is at USA, sir. So they are also coming and they are also accrediting the institution on these parameters. The questionnaire will be like this. They are having around 18. Here if you look at this, they look at all the functions. What kind of functioning system you have, administrative setup you have in the campus. That's one of the things they look at. Academic management, how many programs, curriculum, revision, admission process, and the institutional performance. How many the standards what you are following. So they are not giving on any marks. Straightaway they will come, they will visit, they will audit, and finally you will get the accreditation. They are giving accreditation for 10 years. Right, sir? So next one, your interesting criteria, NBA, right? Type 1. How many criteria do you have, sir? 10 criteria. First one?
First one is common for
Vision, mission, and POs. Next one? Program, curriculum, and teaching learning process. Is it right? The third one, course outcome, program outcomes. Next, fourth one, student performance. Fifth one, faculty information and contribution. Sixth one, facilities and technical support. 7, continuous improvement. 8, first year academics. 9, student support systems. 10, governance, rates and financial resource management. Right? So total how many marks? 1000. For 1000, Bapatla Engineering College is an autonomous institution. It must undergo for type 1 accreditation only. Out of that, you must secure 750, greater than 750 marks. Right? Then only you will have 6 years accreditation. What you mentioned is exactly right. Earlier 5 years they agreed. Last few years, 5-6 years, they changed the pattern. Right now, whether you are going to get 3 years or 6 years. So 3 years means up to 750. Up to 750 you get 3 years. So more than 750, 6 years. Right? So I think you are going to submit SCR very soon. Next couple of days you are going to submit. So based on this you have to score. So if you look at the criteria 1 to 10, the first one is only qualitative. Qualitative. There is no number game here. Criteria 2 also qualitative. There is no number game. Criteria 3 number game. Your attainment. How attainment will come from internal marks, external marks, student exit, a lot of numbers are there. So substantial is there, moderate is there, low is there, a lot of things are there. 4, again number game. Your students, what is that? Student enrollment. Performance is there, students graduated. Without backlogs is there, right? And second year performance, third year performance is there. Placements index, entrepreneurship, student publications, right? Magazines will be there, student participations. Lot of things are there in criteria 4. All are number. Next one, 5. Faculty information contribution. Yes. Faculty student ratio. Faculty qualification. Faculty with PhD. Faculty retention. All are numbers. Number percentage. Followed by publication. Number of publications. Visiting faculty. Greater than 50 hours. That is also number. Right? So there is no the kind of qualitative aspect. One aspect is there in criteria 5. That is your faculty appraisal system. There are no process is there. Process followed by numbers. How many faculty members are in A category, B category, C category? So a lot of numbers are there in criteria 5. 6. Number of laboratories. Right? Again, number here. If you are having out of how many laboratories you usually have in the campus? Who will decide? HOD will decide. The academics will decide. Number of laboratories. Who will decide?
50% of the courses should have labs.
50%?
50% of the courses in a semester.
No, I'm not talking. Physical labs. Means existence. Who will decide? Who will inform you? No, HOD is okay. HOD sometimes HOD will say I want 10 labs.
College academic also.
No. No, not at all. One agency is there. One regulatory body. Right now, yeah, somebody. IQS. Okay.
Renewal of accreditation, sorry, AICT.
Different of customers. Excellent.
Extension.
All India Council for Technical Education. Every year you have to go for extension of approval. In their manual approval process handbook, they clearly mentioned number of laboratories required for a program, number of classrooms required for a program, number of tutorials required for a program, seminar halls required for a program. They clearly mentioned.
Computers.
Right? So earlier it was high number, right now they reduced it. So why? Because most of us won't read manuals. Most of us won't read textbooks. We will say students, Sarvani. Frank speaking. No, we moved away from the textbooks. Why? Because this phone killed us. Students are all phones చూస్తాం. మనం కూడా ఏంటంటే we moved away from the reading of habit. Some of you are reading, I don't know. What's happening is we habituated towards the phone. In the phone also we won't read. Let us say somebody will upload a PDF document. They will ask you WhatsApp. They send. You forward it to WhatsApp. Please go ahead. How many microdown we can't check it. We can't check. If it is projected in this projector, we can check. Phone, our concentration will go down. The size also varies. So why? Because AICT will ask the institution to maintain the number of laboratories. Right? So for that purpose, facilities and technical support. NBA, for NBA, the guidelines, they must follow the guidelines given by the AICT only. Why? NBA where sir, AICT where why they want to have the kind of friendship?
Maybe NBA accreditation team will be from the AIC. It will decide on the AICT.
Okay. Okay, we are almost near to that. Okay. Come here. Why? Because all the technical programs in the country must be approved by the AICT. AICT అనే వాళ్ళే AICT కి చైల్డ్ వచ్చి NBA. 1994 started. During that time NBA was under the control of AICT. Later it became autonomous one. However, they will accredit the programs which are there in technical domain, like engineering, architecture, right, computer applications. So they check like that one. So for that purpose they are following. Yeah.
But we need to start affiliated to UGC na sir.
Baba.
Oh yes.
2018 onwards,
AICT.
bamboo for universities. We can't run any course without the approval of AICT. Supreme Court has given a judgment. They said deemed universities must undergo for AICT. Otherwise, your students, those who have graduated from the institution, will not be approved by any kind of agency or maybe you can say employers. Yeah, please. That is the top body in the country. Not MHRD. They changed the name to Ministry of Education. Under MOE, UGC will be there, AICT will be there, NBA will be there, NAC will be there, all these bodies will be there. Clear? MOE is the top. Ranking system is there. MOE, Ministry of Education is the top. In that there are two categories. Ministry of Education, they are having school education, higher education. All the colleges and universities are falling under higher education. Right? So what we are talking is related to higher education. Right? So like this, so 1000 marks, out of that how many marks we have to check in? 750. Right, sir? The next accreditation, international, which is related to what, sir? International program level. So that's what our friends asked me. Sir, about what is the difference between NBA and other thing. So the difference between NBA and ABET. ABET will look at only process. NBA will look at numbers. But however, most of the process related things are simply copied from ABET. ABET will also accredit the programs which are falling under technical. They won't go and accredit programs in commerce or maybe BA, BSc. No, they will focus on only engineering, right? So if you look at ABET, there are 4 types of commissions in ABET. In NBA, how many types are there? We have 2 types. Tier 1, Tier 2. Tier 1, autonomous, deemed universities, NITs, IITs, all universities. Tier 2, affiliated. Here also they are having 4 commissions. The first commission is, you go on top, ANSAT, Applied Natural Science Accreditation Commission. All biotechnology related, agriculture related programs falling under this one. YANSAC, right? Next one is CAC, Computer Accreditation Commission. Computer means computer engineering related programs. Next one is EAC, Engineering Accreditation Commission. Next one is ETAC, right? What is that? Engineering Technology Accreditation Commission. So 4 types of commissions. They are very much particular about the program name. Example, let us say information technology, right? So they will say that information technology, which is having a word of technology, because of that you must undergo for which commission? ETAC. Computer science and engineering, you can go for, you have 2 words, engineering and computer. So computer science engineering can go for
Yes.
EAC and CAC. They have computer science as well as, so biotechnology, it has technology. However, it is falling under natural science. So that's what they must undergo for. So these are the differences. So Vignan University applied for these 3 commissions. 1, 2, 3, 5 programs. So CSC we have gone for these 2.
Before going to MBA,
MBA is mandatory. That too, Tier 1 institutions, autonomous colleges are not eligible. Affiliated colleges are not eligible. The institutions must have the authority to award the degree. Right? Bapatla Engineering College, if they award the degree, they should not have joined Nagarjuna University logo. Straight away Bapatla Engineering College. If they award the degree in the name of Bapatla Engineering College, they are eligible. That day also will come. Why? Because as per NEP, you are empowered to give your degree certificates. As of now, only universities are eligible. Awarding, degree awarding institutions. So that is the only one kind of problem here. The cost is also high, right sir? So like these commissions are there, why abet accreditation. If you look at here, our friend have mentioned, sir, how many programs are there in India, how many are there? Only 50 is there. As of today, 5,764 programs are accredited by ABET. It is not there in ABET. We have such a lot of things, we have done the analysis. So in the entire globe, not only country, entire globe, across, out of 180 countries, right? USA, it is a mandatory one. Without ABET, they won't permit any new programs. Right? So, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, even some of the Singapore NUS is there, National University of Singapore, all the universities they have gone for this one. So total 5,764 out of EAC. Why EAC is more?
Engineering.
Most of these things are computer science engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, electronics engineering. All the engineering will have. Engineering is engineering tag will be there. That's what these many programs. If you come to these statewide, total 44 countries have. Across the globe, 5,764, only 44 countries have ABET accreditation. Out of that, India in red color. Our friend has mentioned why it is red there. We are at 6th position. Before us, Philippines, Arab Emirates 103, next Saudi 218, USA 4,100, right sir? And remaining countries, China only 9. You look at other things. Come to India. How many? Only 11 universities here. Total number of programs? 75. Only 11 universities. Vellore Institute of Technology, SRM is there, Kalasarangam is there, Top Institution is there, Shiksha Vansantan is there, Narsimha University is there, right? Modi Institute is there, Bharat University. Andhra Pradesh Vignan. Very soon we are going to enter. Next 6 months. Already our thing is completed. Last month they visited 11 USA professors visited our campus. Yes. Undergone. And out of that they clearly mentioned that we are going to have 5 programs. We will have 6 years accreditation. So another thing will be there. That is for 5. 80 will come by the next June. And this process is very difficult. This accreditation process is for 2 years. 2 years we have to upload the documents for it. Slowly they will do. And at the same time, they will do the mental system. Any document is not there, they will give time to you to update it. It is not the way. you please clarify us like this evaluation, right sir? So next one, in this we have criteria. In ABET we have 8 criteria. If you look at criteria, any marks are there sir? There are no marks, just we have given comparison. So in each criteria, these are all metrics. Metrics we have given. We want to compare ANSAC. What is ANSAC sir?
Sciences.
Applied sciences, right? Applied Natural Science and Accreditation Commission, Computer Accreditation Commission, EAC, Engineering Accreditation, EDAC. So we are given the kind of common parameters which are available. So which are deviating from this also we are given the requirement. So these details are there. Total 8 criteria. There is no mark, only process. Just I want to show you the process. Background. You have to give the background information. Criteria 1. What is that sir? Students. What is 7 indicates? 7 metrics. What is the first one? Student admission. Here also we have done one analysis. Out of student, after that we have put it in the bracket. It is common for all the accreditations. Student admission means what is the process? Which exam you are conducting? How you are admitting the students? What is the benchmark? Qualifying examination marks, whether they are going for MPC background. And in USA, there is no need of any kind of +2 MPC category. Students will come and join in engineering from history background, commerce background. They are having that culture in USA. That's why they clearly mentioned if a student want to join in engineering. But in India we have 10+2 is mathematics, intermediate mathematics. But in USA the culture is not. That's why they clearly mentioned mathematics is one of the important things. So like this they are given the guidelines here. Transfer of students, credits are there, working your graduation. So like this each one. POs are one of the important thing. They will look at the micro level, wording also they will check. Program educational objectives. Generally in MBA what you will write is career is there, entrepreneurship is there, or research is there, or maybe socially leadership qualities are there, ethical values are there. Like this you will write. But they won't look at that one, right? So these are the criteria wise information they are given here, NBA. Next is the one of the thing. These are also costly. The cost of ABET process is 1.5 crores for 5 programs. 1.5 crores, right? So IET, the cost of IET, this accreditation is also 95 lakhs to 1 crore for 5 programs. I am talking about. I am not talking about the entire thing. So these also related. Please. But these people, these IET people, one beauty is there. A team will come, mentor you. They will invite you to UK to learn something. For college, they will take 2 or 3 faculty to London. From London, they will come here. They will sit with you. They will ask you to prepare the documents. They will call you to London. They will explain the process over. So that kind of beauty is there in IET. In ABET, it is not good. But the process is almost near into one. But the costliest accreditation is ABET. Right, sir? So here also, here we have some kind of criteria almost similar to that only. They are also interested in the process. You have to write, you have to give the kind of process. Generally, I will explain about the process, how you are going to make. So these are 7 criteria of IET. So next we will have the impact, the last point of our title. First one is accreditation necessity. Next one, impact. No, impact of the accreditation. If you look at the rank, so we will have the self-evaluation concept, criteria wise, how we are improving. Lot of changes will be there at the central institution level. That is one of the important thing. Next one is global recognition will be there. Recently one thing happened. From our university they went to Dubai. First question they asked, what is your rank accreditation? Right? If you are A, okay, you please say outside. A plus, sit inside. So like this they started. African countries also they are not sending students just like that. They are looking at MBA accreditation, ABET accreditation, NAC accreditation. Right sir? So for these are the one of the things you can say that global recognition. Funding they are saying that A plus and A plus mandate. Then only your name will be there in the shortlisted drop down list. Bapatla will be there along with us. Why? Because it's 3.49, 3.49. 49. Ours also 49. Both are same. Right? There is no difference with that. But because of that, You will have the funding and other thing. Research environment will raise. Yes, excellent. Okay, it is related to number game. Number of papers per teacher, number of PhDs awarded, number of faculty recognized as guides, patents, number. So your research component will raise like anything, right? So next one is benchmarking. Excellent. Involvement of the student. Benchmarking is there. Valid courses, 100 on 4 out of 4, or maybe 10 out of 10 will get. Otherwise you won't get questions. Next one is global competitiveness. Next one, if you look at MBA, outcome-based education. The quality of the program will raise. Infrastructure facilities will raise. అప్పుడు వరకు MBA అన్నారు ఎవరు మేనేజ్మెంట్ కూడా MBA రాకుండా ఒకటి MBA వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఓకే నేను పెయింట్ చేద్దామా ల్యాబ్లో మార్దామా పబ్లిక్ పడదామా అంతకుముందు వరకు
స్టాఫ్ క్యాబిన్ చేద్దాం
స్టాఫ్ క్యాబిన్ చేద్దామా రెండు మంచి చేసేద్దామా హెచ్ఓడి పాపం చేయకపోలేదు స్టాఫ్ చేయకపోలేదు lot of things will come. Why? Because definitely they are going to spend almost 1C to 2C for MBA. All the colleges will do the same thing. Canteen facility will raise, lot of things will raise. That is one of the thing. And the companies are looking at MBA accreditation. Companies are looking. And at the same time in MBA one beauty is there, then compared to NAC also we have SWAC. MBA program level analysis also. What is your department SWAC? SWAC analysis. You can do and we can submit. Next one, ABET. Standards will improve process. I will quote one example here. Your senior institution. What is the budget allocation for your institution? What is the process of budget allocation? Example, let us say.
Departments will
Department shall they are approved.
propose
That's
the
all.
budget,
Propose.
and it will be approved by the governing council.
That's all. Okay. Any monitoring after 3 months utilization? Let us say a civil department applied, IPSC applied. They said proposed for 10 lakhs budget. You want to have big cabin, conference hall, blah 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 kind of things. They said why 10 lakhs, 5 lakhs. Why they reduced to 5 lakhs? So these are process. These are process, right? So let us say generally what is the process? MBA will look at look the things like this. Budget allocation must be done before the financial year. But in USA, they are having financial year as calendar year, January to December. But in our case, we have financial year. What is that? April to March. So before May, before March, February, finance office section or accounts officer section, they have to release a circular with the sign of principal saying that all the sections of the university must submit their proposals for the next financial year in view of previous 2 years utilization. Example, let us say civil department, triple department, 30 lakhs and that 5 lakhs faculty development programs ma kavalani పెట్టారు. Last 2 years 5 lakhs only 5,000 వాడారు అనుకుందాం. That is utilization. So they can reduce. Why you ask for 5 lakhs? Earlier 2 years, if you take the average, it is coming to only 6,000. You are asking for 5 lakhs. So your budget is going to be another 6 into 10, 60,000. That is the kind of thing they must do at the finance committee. Right? After that, approval is there. Approval taken. Every quarter, they have to review the utilization.
యాక్చువల్ రిక్వెస్ట్ పెట్టుకున్నప్పుడే ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ రికరింగ్ నాన్ రికరింగ్ కి మనం ఎంత ఉంటుందని రఫ్గా ప్లాన్ చేస్తున్నాం.
సార్ అది అంటే ఎబిట్ విల్ లుక్ ఎట్ ద ప్రాసెస్ అని మన దగ్గర ఏమవుతుందంటే మన ప్రాసెస్ ని ఓపెన్ చేస్తాం. వి నాట్ క్లోజ్ ద లూప్. మనం ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఏది కూడా ఒక వర్క్ అయిపోయింది అనుకో డాక్యుమెంట్ ఉందని చెప్తాం. ఈ డాక్యుమెంటింగ్ ముందేంటి ఎండింగ్ ఏంటి వి వోంట్ క్లోజ్. ప్రాజెక్ట్ ప్రపోజల్ ఉందండి. ఫస్ట్ దానికి ఏం చేయాలి? నోటిఫికేషన్ కావాలి. నోటిఫికేషన్ ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత ఆ డీల్ అనేది సర్క్యులేషన్ కావాలి. దాని మీద వర్క్ షాప్ ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత మీ దగ్గర నుంచి ఇంట్రెస్ట్ తీసుకున్న టాపిక్స్ దాని మీద బ్రెయిన్ స్టార్మింగ్ సెషన్ కావాలి. ఆ తర్వాత మీ ప్రపోజల్ రెడీ. దాని రివిజన్, ఇంటర్నల్ రివ్యూ, ఎక్స్టర్నల్ రివ్యూ, then they have to followed by approval will be there from the funding agency and the next utilization certification. Then followed by again the remaining amount. The finally new project again notification certificate. ఇలా సైకిల్. మనం ఏం చేస్తాం? ఫండింగ్ అనగానే అప్రూవల్ లెటర్. దిస్ ఇస్ ఫండింగ్. But before and after we won't do it. So ABET is interested in those things. So that's why the quality of the process will improve. Then it is going to be a continuous. And one important thing is ABET has outcomes also, outcome based. What about MBA outcomes? 12. What about ABET? They are having 7. Student outcomes age to see. We have 12. But if you look at the MBA 12, they have derived from student outcomes only. MBA people derived from student outcomes. Right now MBA is changing the manual from 1st January. We are going to have only 10 program outcomes. They are merging and they are going to remove. They want to add sustainable development goals into the picture also. Right? So this is about outcomes kind of thing. QS accreditation, again visibility, feedback will be there, development of areas, and here also IET, if you look at graduate will have the kind of best career, networking will be there with the other institutions, and if you look at the IAO, your visibility will be there at UK, USA, and also IAO they have around 120 plus universities. You can have collaboration with them. So these are all the outcomes of the accreditation. If you have the accreditation, the most important, if you close my presentation, if you talk a general thing, the benefit of the accreditation, first important thing is the quality of the entire institution will improve. The quality of the department will improve. The quality of the individual also will improve. Right? If you have any objection, we'll have discussion. For 2 minutes and we'll close this. Why it will improve? Myself, let us say example. Before accreditation, if your institution don't want to go for NAC, there is no target. Class vachava, paadam cheppava, elveva. Right? There is no target for the publications. Right now, NAC has put benchmarks. They don't ask for NBA. You will not do lot of process things. You will not maintain your course time. At least your personal time. Forget about the alignment, blah kind of thing. You don't do it. వచ్చామైనా చెప్పాను ఇవ్వమంటారు. అదర్వైజ్ మనం పాత నుంచి ఒక పాత ఫైల్ నుంచి స్లైడ్స్ అన్ని తీస్తున్నాం, అవే సాధ అవుతున్నాయి అంతే కదా. వీల్ నాట్ అప్డేట్ అవర్ సెల్ఫ్. రైట్ నౌ NAC has done benchmark. Example, the institution should have number of papers per teacher 2 per year. దానికి ఏం చేయాలి? మీ R&D వైపు మీరు ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి టార్గెట్స్ పెడుతున్నారు. మీరు 2 వేయాలని 3 వేయాలని 4 వేయాలి. ఎందుకు పెడతారు? ఇప్పుడు మిమ్మల్ని ఎన్ఫోర్స్ చేయలేదు అనుకోండి, మన అనుకుంటారు మా చంపుతున్నారా బాబు NAC కోసం గులాం కోసం అనుకుంటే జరుగుతుంది. కానీ రియల్గా అయితే మీకు తెలియకుండా డౌన్ ద లైన్ ఒక 10 years మీరు 2 to 4 పబ్లికేషన్ చేస్తే మనకు తెలియకుండా ఒక ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్లో మన 10 ఏళ్ళు పనిచేస్తాయి. 10 into 4 how many papers? Just I want to quote one example and I will conclude. మా యూనివర్సిటీలోనే ఇప్పుడు ఒక ఫ్యాకల్టీ ఒక సెంట్రల్ గవర్నమెంట్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్లో ప్రొసీడింగ్ చేయాలి. మా దగ్గర కూడా ప్రొసీడ్ ఆయన టెడ్లో కూడా పేరు అయితే ఆయనకి మా దగ్గర ఆయన ఒక పేపర్ 7 years బ్యాక్, రైట్ 7 years బ్యాక్ 2016 జాయిన్ ఒకే ఒక పేపర్ ఉంది. ఈరోజు మా కాలేజ్ నుంచి వెళ్ళిపోయి సెంట్రల్ గవర్నమెంట్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్లో జాయిన్ అయ్యారు. ఆయనకి అక్కడ శాలరీ ఇప్పుడు మా దగ్గర 1.6 1.7 ఉంది, అక్కడ 2.2. ద డిఫరెన్స్ బిఫోర్ విజ్ఞాన్ అండ్ ఇన్ ద విజ్ఞాన్. ఇప్పుడు ఆయన సెంట్రల్ జాయిన్ అయిన తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు వరకు ఆయనకి 45 పేపర్స్ వచ్చాయి. He produced 4 PhDs, 3 patents, 1 funded project. Collaborations of 15 citations చాలా. How it happened? మనం ఎందుకంటే ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్ టార్గెట్ పెడుతుంది అనుకుంటున్నాం. మీ ప్రొఫైల్ మీతో ఉంది. Ramakrishna with 1 paper in 2016 is not equal to Ramakrishna with 45 papers.
ఆయన మీ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు అనే డిజిగ్నేషన్ ఏ కారణంలో ఉంది సార్?
ప్రొఫెసర్ అండ్ డిజిగ్నేషన్ కూడా టాప్ మిడిల్లో ఉంది.
ఆయన మీ ఏరియాలో ఒకే పేపర్తో ఉన్నప్పుడు ఈ గ్యాప్లో మీరు ఏదైనా ఎక్కడెక్కించుకు ఏదైనా R&D కానీ ఎవరు రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వదు.
జాయిన్ అవ్వక ముందు అంటే
జాయిన్ అవ్వక ముందా సార్?
జాయిన్ అవ్వక ముందు ఒక పేపర్తో లోపలికి వచ్చాడు. జాయిన్ అవ్వక ముందు ఒక పేపర్తో లోపలికి వచ్చాడు. ఈ 6 ఏళ్ళ తర్వాత 45 పేపర్స్ తీసుకొని బయటికి వెళ్ళారు. వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్? యువర్ రెజ్యూమ్ బిఫోర్ X అండ్ ఆఫ్టర్ దిస్ వన్ రెజ్యూమ్లో మీకు పబ్లికేషన్స్ ఉంది. ఈ పబ్లికేషన్స్ బాపట్ల కాలేజ్ లాగేసుకుంటుందా? పేటెంట్ లాక్కుంటుందా? నో. పిహెచ్డి అవార్డు లాక్కుంటుందా? సైటేషన్ లాక్కుంటుందా? మీరు ఇక్కడ వర్క్ చేస్తున్నారు కాబట్టి బాపట్ల ఇంజనీరింగ్ కాలేజ్కి ఒక బోనస్ ఇస్తున్నారు. మేము మీకు దగ్గర వర్క్ చేసాం కాబట్టి బీ సర్వ్ ఫర్ యూ. కాబట్టి మీ పేరు పెట్టుకున్నాం. ఎందుకు పెట్టుకున్నాం? రామకృష్ణ కామా ఏంటది అప్లికేషన్. అప్లికేషన్ మీకు ఇచ్చేసారు కానీ పేపర్ అతను ఉంది. win-win situation. So if you have these kind of benchmarks for you, that's what I mentioned, quality of the faculty will improve. That is the impact of it. Forget about institution, forget about department, forget about blah 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 thing. You will improve. You will have the advantage. Why? Because your resume level will raise. Right? Everybody will call you. Everybody will accept you. ఇప్పుడు మన యాప్ షీట్ పేపర్ ఇచ్చింది కదా, నోటిఫికేషన్ వచ్చిందా, అన్ని కాలేజీ పొలోమని పెట్టారు. 46,000 అప్లికేషన్స్ వచ్చింది. 46,000 అప్లికేషన్స్. అవన్నీ తర్వాత చూద్దాం సార్. కానీ అంటే ద కైండ్ ఆఫ్ వాళ్ళు అప్లై చేశారంటే ఆల్ ద పీపుల్ థాట్ దే ఆర్ ఎలిజిబుల్. నెక్స్ట్ బెంచ్ మార్క్స్ డిఫరెంట్, వాళ్ళు కట్ చేస్తారు. అంటే ఐఐటి డిగ్రీ ఉందా, ఐఐటి డిగ్రీ ఉందా అని తీసుకొని వస్తారు. దట్ ఇస్ ఎ డిఫరెంట్ స్టోరీ. బట్ దే థాట్ దే ప్రొఫైల్ రేస్ దొరికారు. నాకు కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ ఎలా వచ్చింది? మన దగ్గర స్టాక్ ఉంటుంది, మన దగ్గర స్టాక్ వస్తుంది. ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్ గ్రో అవుతుంది, ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్ క్వాలిటీ పెరుగుతుంది, ప్రోగ్రామ్ క్వాలిటీ పెరుగుతుంది, మన క్వాలిటీ పెరుగుతుంది, మన తెలుగు కూడా పెరుగుతుంది. మనం 1 yearకే ఫీల్ అవుతాం. ఈ ఇయర్ జనవరి నుంచి డిసెంబర్ వరకు ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పాడు 3 పేపర్లు వేసి పాడేద్దాం. పేడా నాన్ పేడా అన్పేడా దిశ దట్ట పక్కన వేసాం. మనకు తెలియకుండా 3 పేపర్లు వస్తుంది కదా. ఒక్కసారి బట్ అవర్ ప్రొఫైల్ ఈజ్ రైజింగ్ లైక్ ఇట్. In addition to that, if you add patent, if you add awarded, and don't ignore book chapters, don't ignore event organizations. This is one of the new thing is coming to the picture. And please try to get Vidwan ID. If you have Vidwan ID, no issue. Next thing, Vidwan ID is Scopus ID. In your resume, if you add those things, in the actual word again, Vidwan ID is automatically it will come. Just you have to enroll it free of cost. So try to explore yourself. Book chapters ni ignore cheyamakandi. Papers to paatuga book chapter, lecture notes ni publish cheyochu. Try to improve yourself. So that is the advantage of accreditation. That is my session. Thank you. Thank you sir for giving this opportunity. Yeah, please.
Actually, many people are studying abroad for getting the MS. Here our Indian people are 50% MTech. In our interview process or any inspection process, during the inspection process, they rejected the MS, they accepted the MTech.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
If it is a APET,
No. In MS, they won't have ABET program, ABET accreditation for those things. It depends. Why? Because now MS during the time earlier it was only 1.5 year program, right? That's what our people have rejected. Right now the culture has started. MS also will be accepted here. In our the people those who are rejected, they are having conservative approach kind of thing. MS is also for 1.5 year, that too in abroad, right? Here 2 years we are doing. Out of 2 years, 1 year only study, 1 year only project. The project will be done at Hyderabad, CSC, Hyderabad project will come, right?
2010, that which is but after 2010, there is so many.
Right now they are considering, sir. They are considering MS PhD. And if you have PhD from abroad, you will be at this level, right? MS also they are considering.
Even studies are their studies are not like that. Totally different, but how they are learning process and like.
Sir, we can't compare our education system with the education system in abroad. Why? Because their system is the kind of outcome-oriented system. Right now we are into that system right now. Story is started for outcome-based education, right? What will happen is there the kind of, what we are doing now, we are giving spoon feeding to the student here. There they don't give any spoon feeding. This culture is there in the IT system also. For IT, if you look at their education system, professor వచ్చి బాబు నీకు అర్థం కాలేదని నాకు చెప్పండి. They have to complete the assignment by next day morning. వాళ్ళు ఈవినింగ్ చెప్తారు. For information, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock ఈవినింగ్ క్లాస్ చెప్పి 40 minutes క్లాస్ చెప్పి ఎర్లీ మార్నింగ్ 8 o'clock మళ్ళీ అసైన్మెంట్ అన్నమాట. This culture was there 10 years back in IIT Kanpur, IIT Delhi. మనం ఏంటంటే కొన్ని సిస్టమ్స్ మనం చేయలేం. కానీ ఏంటంటే ద పీపుల్ దోస్ ఆర్ విజిటింగ్ అవర్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్ వాళ్ళు యాక్సెప్ట్ చేయరు. కొంతమంది ఎంఎస్ అప్పుడు ఉంటారు. కానీ స్లోలీ దే ఆర్ రైట్ నౌ దే ఆర్ గివింగ్ క్రెడిట్ టు MS in abroad, PhD in abroad. They are also recognized. ఇప్పుడు కల్చర్ కొద్దిగా మారింది, బట్ వాళ్ళు వచ్చి చూసే విధానం ఏంటంటే వీళ్ళందరూ మ్యానిపులేషన్ చేస్తారు, మీరు రాంగ్ చూస్తాం.
ఫైనల్గా మా క్యాంపస్ MBA కలుపుతున్నాం సార్.
అది బెస్ట్.
అలానే కాదు సార్, డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ లెవెల్, అసోసియేట్ లెవెల్, ప్రొఫెసర్ లెవెల్, ఈవెన్ HODs లెవెల్లో మేము ఎంతవరకు ప్రిపేర్డ్గా ఏ విషయంలో అంటే SR అయిపోతుంది సార్.
అవును,
రూల్స్ ప్రిపేర్ చేసి ఫ్యామిలీ వచ్చినప్పుడు ఎలాంటి క్వశ్చన్ అది ఎంతవరకు కంట్రిబ్యూట్ చేసి దాన్ని ఎలా ప్రిపేర్ అయితే మెంటల్గా కానీ ఎలా అయినా సరే ఏ క్వశ్చనరీకి ప్రిపేర్డ్ ముందు ఉంటే కనుక మా డిపార్ట్మెంట్కి మా ప్రోగ్రామ్కి బెస్ట్
they are from the
CSE డిపార్ట్మెంట్.
CSC is going to be a tough task because yeah, మీరు కోర్స్ వైజ్ పర్సనల్ వైజ్ పక్కా పెట్టుకోండి, అటైన్మెంట్ పక్కా చెక్ చేస్తారు. మీకు పబ్లికేషన్స్ అవి ఉంటే కనుక పబ్లికేషన్స్ జస్ట్ చెక్ చేస్తారు, ఫోకస్
వెయిట్ హై ప్రయారిటీ చేస్తారు సార్. ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు CSE మేము వెళ్ళాము సార్, వేరే కాలేజీలో
హై ప్రయారిటీ
కంటే ఇప్పుడున్న CSE
హై ప్రయారిటీ ఏం చూస్తారంటే మీకు క్యాష్ ఉందా లేదు చూస్తారు. Cash means not this cash. Cash means your C for confidence, your A for attitude, S for sincerity, S for honor. Right? The confidence is the basic emotion. Not this cash. Sir, cash means sargent cash value. Sir, you are going and sitting in front of them. You are going to spend at least 5 to 10 minutes with them. Your file is so much. 2 files are going to be with you. One is your personal file, another one is your course file. So course file only is have written course outcomes because yours is autonomous institution. Yes, how you have written? First question. How you have written? Sir. And they easy catch. They easily catch.
నేనేం భయపడలేదు సార్, నేనేం భయపడలేదు, నేనే చేశాను నిజంగా. నాకు
Very good.
సిలబస్ ప్రకారం నేను ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను.
That's no issue.
నేను అఫిలియేటెడ్ కాలేజీలో ఉన్నప్పుడు నా కోర్స్ దించాను సార్. అసైన్మెంట్ క్వశ్చన్ ఫీ అన్నారు, అసైన్మెంట్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇస్తాను. ఈ క్వశ్చనరీ ఏంటి లవ్ నేను చదవాలని నేనేమన్నా అంటే ఒకసారి బ్యాక్ వెళ్తాం సార్, యూనివర్సిటీ క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్స్ ఉన్నాయి, యూనివర్సిటీ క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్స్ నుంచి మేము
Sir, that is called as A. What is that? A 11:30 కట్టింది. అప్పుడు మనం ఇక్కడ yes sir, attitude positive, yes sir, sir definitely we will do
మా
it.
ప్రోగ్రామ్ కోఆర్డినేటర్ చెప్పుకుంటా వచ్చారు సార్.
మీరు చెప్పాలి.
నేను చెప్పలేదు సార్.
ఆయన చెప్పాలి సార్, yes sir, we will accept, we will note it down, we will implement further acceptance. Sir, nothing else. This is a positive. This is attitude A.
యాటిట్యూడ్ అలా యాటిట్యూడ్ సార్.
Yeah, that is it. Not the kind of they like obedience, right? They don't like arrogance. అంటే మనకి ఒకసారి arrogance అనేది మాటలో కూడా కాదు. నేను వెళ్ళాను ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఇదే ఫైల్ అన్నాను arrogance. అదే ఫైల్ అంటే బాడీ లాంగ్వేజ్.
Sir, again, American people.
I am talking about MBS. American. People are abbot with that. Right now.
Right. So their expectations are totally different from our Indian
No.
expectations.
No.
Their expectations is process of
No. Yeah. They like only the kind of same thing.
So okay, sir. Finally.
Sir, same confidence, cash.
Cash. Confidence.
Whatever you are going to show, but you have to read their vocabulary. Right? ఆయన క్వశ్చన్ అడిగితే నువ్వు ఆన్సర్ ఏం చెప్పాలి, డెఫినెట్లీగా మనం చెప్తాం, ఎందుకంటే మనకి